Neri Oxman, somebody you mentioned several times throughout this podcast, somebody I had a wonderful conversation with, a friendship with, I've known, looked up to her, admired her, has been a fan. I've been a fan of hers for a long time, of her work, and of her as a human being. Looks like you're a fan of hers as well.
Yes.
What do you love about Neri? What do you admire about her as a scientist, artist, human being?
I think she's the most beautiful person I've ever met. And I mean that from like the center of her soul. She's the most caring, warm, considerate, thoughtful person I've ever met. And she couples those remarkable qualities with brilliance, incredible creativity, beauty, elegance, grace. I'm talking about my wife, but I'm talking incredibly dispassionately. But I mean what I say. She's the most remarkable person I've ever met. And I've met a lot of remarkable people. And I'm incredibly fortunate to spend a very high percentage of my lifetime with her ever since I met her, 6 years ago.
So she's been a help to you through some of the rough moments you described?
For sure. I mean, I met her at the bottom, which is not a bad place to meet someone if it works out.
Is there some degree of yin and yang with the two personalities you have? You have described yourself as emotional and so on, but it does seem the two of you have slightly different styles about how you approach the world.
Well, interestingly, we have a lot alike. We come from very similar places in the world. There are times where we feel like we've known each other for centuries. I met her parents for the first time, a long time ago, almost 6 years ago as well. And I knew her parents were from Eastern Europe originally. So I asked her father, what city did her family come from originally? And I called my father and asked him, Dad, what's, Grandpa Abraham, what's the name of the city? And then I put the two cities into Google Maps, and they were 52 miles apart, which I thought was pretty cool. Then, of course, at some point we did genetic testing, make sure we weren't related, which we were not. But we share incredible commonality on values. We are attracted to the same kind of people. She loves my friends. I love hers. We love doing the same kind of things. We're attracted to, we like spending time the same ways. And she has, more emotion, more elegance. She doesn't like battles, but she's very strong. But she's more sensitive than I am.